man accidentally discovered that the world's poorest country was hiding a business opportunity, so he decisively quit his high-paying monthly salary job and came to East Timor, a small country with only 800,000 people. He saw that all the children here didn't wear shoes. He opened a branded sneaker store, but after 2 months of operation, he had only sold 1 pair of sneakers. Just when he was in despair, he learned a money-making trick from his landlord. He gathered together children who loved playing soccer and let them borrow Nike sneakers from his store for free. After a soccer game, the children indeed fell in love with the sneakers. However, they wanted to buy them but couldn't afford the money. At this moment, the man said, "One day, one time, one color, I take 기분 뭐냐면 되는 거야. 근데 이게 뭐 길지 않아. 분할이면 적나. For us at the end of finish." That he planned to let these children pay in installments. The children happily took away the sneakers, not realizing they had become shoe slaves. To repay the $1 debt, they had to rack their brains. Some children worked as laborers, some children sold things on the street, and some children even begged at churches. The man just collected money, but the good times didn't last long. A stranger named John walked aggressively toward Mike, warning him not to take money from children. After all, everyone here was poor, and the money they worked so hard to earn ended up in his pocket in the blink of an eye. Mike didn't care about these concerns. He only thought about making money now. But before we continue, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here. But the next day, his money-making plan was on the verge of failure. The children took off their sneakers one after another, planning to return the money to Mike. This boy named Tom actually brought his family's only valuable old hen, wanting to pay off the shoe debt all at once. Seeing how difficult it was for the children, Mike gritted his teeth and said he could let them defer payment. However, Mike, who didn't receive money in time, had to face the dilemma of renting himself. Having no choice, he called his old teammate to borrow money. The other person was an assistant coach for Ulsan Hyundai in Korea. It turned out Mike used to be a professional player who played for Ulsan Hyundai Football Club. After retirement, to earn more money, he tried many industries, but failed every time, because he heard that East Timor had just been liberated and harbored huge business opportunities. But reality was very cruel. The children still returned all the shoes because their soccer field was occupied by John. After hearing this, Mike angrily went to confront John. Mike originally thought the other person simply didn't want the children to play soccer, but John said he just didn't want the children to buy his shoes. He thought Mike was cheating the children out of their money. Mike explained to them that sports needed some safety equipment so there would be progress. But John asked him to prove it, so they made a bet. Both sides would organize some children to play a soccer match. If Mike won, the children who bought his shoes could continue playing on the field. If Mike lost, he would stay away from the field. Next, Mike began selecting players and gave free equipment to the children who passed. Although this boy in front of him had good skills, Mike didn't take a liking to him. The Korean diplomat nearby was very puzzled. 오빠가 잘하는구만 왜? Sure. 알지 뭐 너무 띵법써? Mike organized a 14-person East Timor youth soccer team, according to his own standards. At this time, he didn't know yet what a great miracle these poor children who couldn't even afford shoes would create.